This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James is in that spotlight. And, of course, he is the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
Well, it certainly is, Matt. He should be very proud of the way he pitched last year, and he definitely deserves the award. There's always at least a couple of worthy candidates for yearly awards like this, but I think that he was the clear choice last season. It became apparent right away that he was just on a different level and that hitters really didn't want anything to do with him. I'm looking forward to see if he can repeat as Cy Young this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Johnny Irby heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Johnny Irby.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Cut hole, no runner.
Ender Inciarte will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Hey, we got two down.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Adams will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. John Whiters is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting sixth.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Grounded back up the middle to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Hernandez will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday.
Hey, come on, get ahead,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Into the box, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32.
Johnny Irby will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Grounded to third. Moustakas is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Darren James digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Darren James.
Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. Into the seats. 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Now 1 pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is under this one. One gone. Eric Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Settling in now, Matt Adams. He drew a walk his first time up.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. John Whiters heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hey, push the bird, push the bird.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rendell Grichuk will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right now.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Come on, guys.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Darren James will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless.
Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
All right,
Garrett Cole will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Johnny Irby will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And he struck him out there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring him out.
2 down now.
Standing in now, Eric Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Hey, plays it one now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Matt Adams will come forward now to begin this very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
0-1 count and the pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
John Whiters will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
1 out now.
Hit to short. Russell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Rendell Gritchick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I got it.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Darren James will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hey, get on for us here.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Full sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Brad Miller comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chris Koenig will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Chris Koenig.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the